What is Labour going to do about the Gaza issue? Because Sir Keir Starmer has called for a ceasefire now, as long as Hamas and Israel both take part together.
I think
and despite doing that, sorry to interrupt, despite doing that, back in February, we saw the losses over the last 24 hours.
Well, I think the difficulty is that he can't really do anything short of inventing time travel, not give that LBC interview in which he appeared, well, basically did say that it was OK for Israel to hold off, food, water and aid from the Gaza Strip.
He rolled back on it 10 days later.
Which 10 days is an awfully long amount of time, and there were lots. I think the really interesting thing, as a Labour criminologist, right, that there are lots of people in the Labour Party who, from the moment that interview aired, were screaming down the door saying, we've got to clarify this language, we've got to get this fixed.
And members of the Shadow Cabinet.
Well, although we had a member of the Shadow Cabinet on that night, it was Emily Thornberry, and she didn't row back on it. She was trying to justify
there was a lot of internal angst about it, and it brought into the surface a lot of the anxiety at the top of that party about this argument. And that people go like, oh, Keir knows what he's doing, but but the people around him, but the staff this, or the Shadow Cabinet need to be more involved in political decisions. Oh, Sue Gray needs to bring more politics into that operation. And although none of that is going to result in a threat to the leader, there is going to be an awful lot of internal rows, because basically there is no solution to their electoral problem on the Israel-Hamas war. That damage has been done, right? That clip is, look, I'm from Tower Hamlets, an area with a large Muslim population and a lot of social liberals, and every time I go onto Instagram, I see a friend from school, friend from home, who has one of those old clips, and they're still angry about it. That is not going to go away, and the Labour Party is going to continue to have a blame game about that, which will last for a long, long time. It will continue on in government. When they have their first set of, the Greens have done well here, if Thangam Debonaire's not re-elected in 2024, there are going to be finger-pointing about that for, the whole of Keir Starmer's leadership, basically.
OK. Let's have a look.